A Step into the Past Volume 24 Chapter 2. Book 24 Chapter 02, Full Confidence Recovery. Xiang Xiaolong squirreled into the carriage compartment and the carriage began driving. Lord Longyang could not hold back his emotions and leaned half of his petite frame closer to Xiang Xiaolong. With his pretty eyes glowing, he cheered, using the excuse that I wanted to admire River Zi night scenery. I have laid my hands on a city pass that allows me to leave the city. The minute we board the ship and raised the sails, cruising to the west, I guarantee we would be untouchable. Xiang Xiaolong was taken aback and frowned. I heard the river route is still blockaded by ice and snow. Can we still operate the ship? Lord Longyang assured, I have already sent someone to check on this. Although the roads are still unfit for traveling, since yesterday the river has thawed and boats have begun arriving at Linzi from the east. Xiaolong can put your mind at ease. Hearing his description, Xiang Xiaolong was dumbfounded. Is Xiao Yuan lying to him? Logically speaking, if Lord Longyang and Han Chuang have joined hands to get rid of him, they should have aborted all their schemes and plans upon learning that Cao Quidao has issued a challenge to him. Even if Xiang Xiaolong had survived Cao Quidao's sword, it is not too late to assassinate him. But upon witnessing Lord Longyang's serious demeanor, it is as if he is indeed doing his best to help Xiang Xiaolong flee away from Linzi. Moreover, the passion radiating from him is something that cannot be falsified. What in the world is going on? With his friends, Xiang Xiaolong is generally straightforward. He could not bear it any longer and questioned, isn't your lordship concerned about Han Chuang's blackmail? His tender physique trembling violently and his face turning ashen white, Lord Longyang stammered, how did Xiaolong know about this? Xiang Xiaolong plainly indicated, so it is true. After a short spell of silence, Lord Longyang sighed, Marquis Chuang is forced by circumstances as one of his men leaked this piece of information to that traitor Guo Kai. However, now that Xiaolong has declared your real identity, Guo Kai instantly degenerated into a state of panic and is at a loss, not knowing whether to proceed or not. Scrutinizing Lord Longyang's body language, Xiang Xiaolong was curious, does Han Chuang knows about our plan to slip away tonight? Lord Longyang answered, of course he has no idea about it. I have sacrificed everything and would never allow Xiaolong to perish in the hands of Cao Quidao. I have witnessed one of this old fella's fights and his sword skills are truly earth-shattering and mind-blowing. Xiang Xiaolong cannot help but put his arm around his fragrant shoulders, sighing, knowing that your lordship did not betray me, little brother is brimming with joy and my exhilaration cannot be expressed in words. However, I cannot implicate your lordship. Please tell the carriage driver to turn back. Lord Longyang shuddered once and cautioned, Xiaolong need not put up a strong front. According to my sources, Han Chuang and company did met up with Cao Quidao in secret and advised him to kill you at all costs, otherwise, Qi will never enjoy days of peace. Thus, you must not assume that Cao Quidao will show any mercy to you. Xiang Xiaolong simply smiled, I heard even the king of Qi is unable to influence Cao Quidao. Who does that Han Chuang think he is? Momentarily stunned, Lord Longyang movingly declared, I know Xiaolong is worried about me but I have my own methods when dealing with Han Chuang. At the end of the day, he has many issues that requires my collaboration and would not dare to act recklessly. He sighed with another breath, I am not speaking up for him but he is in a difficult position as well. His friendship towards Xiaolong is genuine. Right now, Xiang Xiaolong is not interested in fleeing anymore. He decided, if I have to leave, I will leave after my bout with Cao Quidao. In fact, I did exchange blows with him before and this precious 100 battle saber is what I robbed from him during that same encounter. Otherwise, how would I come to know that Han Chuang that fella has betrayed me? Lord Longyang was incredulous, you exchanged blows with him before. Xiang Xiaolong gently persuaded, why don't your lordship order the carriage to turn back first? I shall furnish your lordship with the details after that. When Xiang Xiaolong woke up, the sky is barely lighted. Due to the frosty weather and him sleeping late last night, he does not feel like leaving his warm and comfortable bed and blankets. Last night, he hardened his resolve and did not go over to Feng Fei's room because he does not want to lose perspective of the situation by getting involved in another relationship. His grand plan is to endure the 10 strokes from Cao Quidao and get Xie Ziwan to arrange for him to slip out of Lin Ziyi. With regards to Feng Fei, he can rely on Zhang Xunlong father and son to safely escort her away. Based on his standing and that this is not Lu Bui's territory, the other courtesans should not be in any danger. Back in Xianyang, he would refuse to lead an army to participate in any battles. His only fantasy now is that Xiao Pan's identity crisis is not as bad as what he imagines. However, he acknowledges that this is merely his own positive wishful thinking. Based on Lu Bui's intelligence and such an obvious loophole, he cannot always rely on luck. Out of the blue, the sound of noisy quarreling can be heard from the front courtyard. Shortly, a man's painful scream resounded. Just as Xiang Xiaolong was hugging his blanket and sitting up on his bed with shock, Shan Rou broke into his room and darted to his front. Slamming his chest and grabbing the front of his shirt, she vociferously scolded, "You lazy bum! Get out of bed at once! To think that you are still idling in bed despite knowing that you are facing master 3 days later." Hammered by Shan Rou until their faces are bruised and lips are swollen, Fei Chun, Lei Yuner and other family warriors stumbled into his room in an extremely pathetic manner. Witnessing the magnificent great general of Qin Xiang Xiaolong wearing a helpless expression on his face while letting this shrew grab the front of his shirt, they were flabbergasted and froze on the spot, not knowing how to react. With a bitter smile, Xiang Xiaolong introduced, "This is Madame Xie whom even Cao Quidao has troubling managing. The next time you see her, gentlemen should know what to expect." Rooted to the ground with his mind and body united as one, Xiang Xiaolong sliced at different angles with 100 battle saber, nullifying Shan Rou's fierce and agile attacks with every stroke, causing her to be unable to launch a series of combo attacks. Shan Rou's attack resembles using a sword to cut water into half, it can never be done. Accumulating experience from the recent years of war, Xiang Xiaolong's familiarity with his saber skills had reached another peak and he now attacks with deadly precision. After another 10 more strokes, Shan Rou is unable to gain any advantage and finally retreated after exhausting herself. Holding her sword horizontally and standing still, she aggressively glared at him with her round, almond eyes. The spectators of the fight include the band of family warriors, Feng Fei, her fellow courtesans and their waiting maids. Also present are Zhang Xunhua and his 10 odd followers. Everyone in the crowd suppressed their urge to clap and cheer for fear of earning the wrath of Shan Rou the super shrew. Her beautiful face suddenly thawing, Shan Rou giggled with AAPUCI and laughed, "Kid, you did improve significantly. I shall let you win this time round. I am sure you can hold your ground against master." Xiang Xiaolong is worried that she would leak out the 10 strokes proposal and hastily cradled his saber and paid his respects. "Many thanks for Madame Xie's guidance." The crowd finally dared to cheer. Drawing his personal sword, Zhang Xunhua stepped out to the front of Xiang Xiaolong and smiled, "Xunhua's hand is itching for some time already. Would Great General kindly grant some pointers?" Facing this ranked below Cao Quidao and equal to Dan Chu Chi swordsman extraordinaire, Xiang Xiaolong dare not be complacent. Brandishing his saber horizontally to protect his front, he smiled, "Brother Xunhua, after you." In trepidation of Zhang Xunhua's reputation, the spectators dare not even breathe loudly. His bearing as calm as still water, Zhang Xunhua held his sword and took 2 steps forward. Xiang Xiaolong instantly sensed a formidable sword aura emanating from his opponent and dare not waver. Raising his eyebrows, he moved his saber backwards. With his blazing eyes scanning Xiang Xiaolong, Zhang Xunhua suddenly roared and executed a quick stab. Xiang Xiaolong is stirring with heavy emotions. Zhang Xunhua's sword skills are not inferior to Guan Zongzi's, but compared to Cao Quidao, he is still light years away. It clearly demonstrates that Cao Quidao's talent in sword fighting is a gift from heaven, for even his most outstanding disciple is only able to inherit his skills but not his cultivation. With a jong sound, Xiang Xiaolong deflected the blow with his saber. Reeling from the enormous impact from 100 battle saber, Zhang Sun Suanhua is unable to execute his subsequent moveset and was forced to retreat. Xiang Xiaolong would not allow his opponent to recompose and prepare another attack. Flourishing 100 battle saber once, he advanced and attacked Zhang Sun Suanhua like relentless churning of the ocean waves. Zhang Sun Suanhua is at a disadvantage because he is unfamiliar with the attacking style of 100 battle saber. In the meantime, he could only defend himself and took a step back every now and then. The more Xiang Xiaolong fought, the more he immersed himself into the fight, rotating between sweeping moves, narrow slashes, long strikes and short stabs. For a brief period, he even utilized close combat techniques, with every saber stroke forming a killing move, causing the audience to hold their breaths in awe and seemingly forgetting to exhale. Between the clashes of the saber and sword, the space between is so minute not even a strand of hair can pass through. The ladies began to shriek and trembled in fear, having the impression that they are fighting for real and are going all out to kill each other. Only an expert like Shan Rou could tell that Xiang Xiaolong has gained full control of the initiative and is holding back some of his strength and prowess. Employing all the merciless moves, he is trying to carve an understanding of Cao Quidao's swordplay through Zhang Sun Suanhua's moves. Right now, Xiang Xiaolong is changing his attacking strategy. Although his moves are amazingly slow, Zhang Sun Suanhua seems to be deflecting them with greater difficulty. Presently, Xiang Xiaolong has recovered all the confidence that Cao Quidao had frightened away, attacking, defending, advancing and retreating with ease. Every time Zhang Sun Suanhua tries to counterattack, he is able to swiftly negate it, limiting Zhang Sun Suanhua's potential. In the eyes of the crowd, including Dong Shuzhen and the other courtesans who do not comprehend sword fighting, Xiang Xiaolong's saber moves are ever-changing and comprises of both hard and gentle blows, giving them the sensation that he is the king of the world, dominating all his subjects from high up above. Dang! 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 Stepping forward, Xiang Xiaolong launched 3 successive saber strokes, every stroke flawlessly chopping on the same crack of Zhang Sun Suanhua's sword regardless of which direction Zhang Sun Suanhua wields it. It is incredibly unbelievable to pull off a combo like that. The long sword broke into 2 equal parts. Returning the saber to its scabbard, Xiang Xiaolong laughed. Brother had the advantage of a superior weapon. Zhang Sun Suanhua is a hero in his own right. Discarding the broken sword in his hand, he boisterously laughed. Great general holds true to your fame. Little brother can put his mind at ease. Loud clapping can be heard from afar. Feng Fei and Xiao Yuan came up to them and Feng Fei cheerfully invited. Feng Fei has prepared breakfast, offering our esteemed guests some hospitality. Shall we adjourn to the front hall? Everyone went on his or her way after breakfast is concluded. Shan Rou is rushing home to tend to her sons while Zhang Sun Suanhua, who has military duties, is off to attend to his responsibilities. Feng Fei and the courtesans resumed their rehearsal for the birthday banquet, which is 2 days later, leaving the 2 men Xiang Xiaolong and Xiao Yuan in the hall to converse in secret. In a low voice, Xiao Yuan praised, Cao Quidao is truly a grand master, and agreed to the 10 strokes proposal without the slightest hesitation. However, judging by his appearance, it seems that he has discovered a way to defeat you within these 10 strokes. Xiang Xiaolong felt as if a heavy burden has been lifted off his shoulders. He grinned, this is fantastic. Regardless of any circumstances, I don't believe I cannot withstand merely 10 strokes from him. His eyes flashing with a strange glow, Xiao Yuan warned after some uncertainty, you cannot afford let your guard down. Xiaolong had better not sheath your saber the minute the 10 strokes are over. For all you know, old ghost Cao may use this opportunity to launch another 2 more strokes. Xiang Xiaolong light-heartedly laughed, I don't think so. Old Cao, after all, is a grand master and should be a man of his word. That night, he could only stare blankly as I slipped away. You can put your mind at ease. A flustered Xiao Yuan is behaving as if he wanted to say something but could not due to certain reasons. He advised, no matter what happens, you must promise me that you will exercise extreme caution. If possible, treat it like 100 strokes agreement or even 1,000 strokes agreement. Xiang Xiaolong was puzzled. Why is elder brother behaving as if you are certain that old Cao will go back on his word? Xiao Yuan dryly coughed once and gazed at him, honestly declaring, all along, you have trusted me. Just trust me one more time. Xiang Xiaolong may be completely baffled but never really doubted Xiao Yuan. Changing the topic, he updated him about Li Yuan and Lord Longjiang's encounters. He also took the opportunity to inquire, you did mention that the river route has been blockaded by ice and snow. Is it possible that you had made a mistake? With awkward and unnatural body language, Xiao Yuan replied, that is what I heard from other people. Maybe Lord Longjiang's news is more accurate than mine. Xiao Yuan then changed the topic. The entire Linzai city is now fervently discussing about last night's incident when you defeated Ma Chenjia with one saber stroke. Many of them who originally bet that you would lose to Cao Quidao are now betting that you would win. The odds from 1 to 13 have plummeted to 1 to 5 now. Looks like the odds are in your favor now. Remembering the gambling fever linked to Guan Zongzi and his duel, Xiang Xiaolong was amused to witness a reenactment in Linzai. He chuckled, paying 5 to 1 is a pretty good deal. Nonetheless, my victory last night was due to coincidence and luck. It is really strange. Whenever I grip 100 battle saber in my hands, I can feel my confidence swelling. Xiao Yuan was delighted. The way you chopped off Zhang Sun Suanhua's long sword earlier was truly exciting, even a miracle if I may say so. No wonder the gamblers of Linzai have bestowed the respected title, Saber King, to you. The title is as glamorous as the title Sword Saint and both titles are on the same par. Xiang Xiaolong bitterly smiled, I know myself best. I, Saber King, is definitely not as skillful as Sword Saint. If not for the 10 strokes agreement, I would have fled within these 2 nights. His face flashing with a bizarre look once again, Xiao Yuan solemnly counseled, you must never think like this. Otherwise, you would succumb even before the 10 strokes are up. Have you decided on your Linzai escape plan? In my opinion, Zhang Sunlong is more reliable. Unconcerned with Xiao Yuan's odd behavior, Xiang Xiaolong nodded, relax. I believe I have attained a certain understanding of this Sword Saint. Although Zhang Sun Suanhua is not as skillful as him, he can be considered a doppelganger, benefiting me to a huge extent. Pausing, he added, I already made it clear to Xie Ziwan and Zhang Sun Suanhua last night that I am depending on them to arrange for me to leave Linzai after the duel. Satisfied, Xiao Yuan reminded, it would be great if you can engage Zhang Sunlong father and son to put Guo Kai and company under surveillance. We do not want to walk into an ambush because of our negligence. Secretly praising his vast experience and well-rounded thinking, Xiang Xiaolong nodded in agreement. A servant happened to come in and reported that Boss Jin is here to look for him. Xiao Yuan took this opportunity to excuse himself. Xiang Xiaolong personally went to welcome Boss Jin. When the latter caught sight of him, he happily chortled, there I was, thinking that a new hero is born. Unexpectedly, it turned out to be our famed Xiang Xiaolong of the Northwest. Great General has deceived me thoroughly. Xiang Xiaolong apologized, I was forced by circumstances and hereby seek Boss's forgiveness. Boss Jin hooked Xiang Xiaolong's arm as they strode into the hall together. He whispered, when Great General destroyed Ma Chenjia's reputation with one saber stroke last night, it has caused a loss of face for Qi. Within these 2 days, there may be some desperados who will come and create a scene. Great General must take some precautions. He continued, there are a band of warriors standing outside but they do not appear to be the soldiers of Qi. I wonder who sent them. Only now did Xiang Xiaolong recall that they are his personal escorts that Zhang Sun Suanhua had dispatched. He answered, "They are family warriors from Zhongsun residence. I did not know they had arrived." Once they got seated, Boss Jin warned in a serious tone, "Zhongsun Long father and son are not the law-abiding kinds. Once Great General is no longer useful to them, they can simply turn their cannons towards Great General." Xiang Xiaolong bitterly smiled, "With my prior experience with Liu Bue teaching me an unforgettable and excruciating lesson, I know what I am up against. While everyone knows how to butter up to the rich, someone like Boss Jin lending a critical helping hand to the unfortunate is truly rare." His face turning red, Boss Jin explained, "Great General is giving me too much credit. This is simply my innate character, and even if I suffer a loss in the process, I just cannot alter this habit." "Oh yes. After Su Feng learns about your genuine identity, she was quite upset and pleaded with me to invite you for a meeting with her. Since the last encounter in Xianyang, she retains a deep impression of you." Xiang Xiaolong was bewildered. All along, Su Feng does not exhibit any interest in men. Why is she suddenly yearning to see him? Back when they first met, it was due to Pu Hu, Po Hu error's arrangement. Now that Pu Hu has been executed for treason, it does not make any sense for her to get closer to him. As per Xiao Yuetan's advice, he should not let his guard down. Choosing not to meet her sounds like a better choice. Boss Jin added, "I understand that before Great General's duel with Grandmaster Cao, you would need sufficient rest, and inviting you to a banquet is inappropriate. Why don't we fix the appointment on the evening the day after Great General's triumph victory? What does Great General think?" Conscious that he would have fled by then, he did not foresee any issues with temporary agreeing to the appointment. When the time comes, he would simply leave a message, asking for Su Feng's forgiveness. He agreed with a smile. After some idle chatter, Boss Jin knowingly bid farewell to him. Just as Xiang Xiaolong was sending him out of the door, accompanied by Xie Ziwan, second Prince Tianjian came by unexpectedly.